In this video, we take a look at the top 10 Pixelmon servers for Minecraft. The IPs to all these servers can be found in the link in the description down below and in the pinned comment, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first server is Eternia Pixelmon, which is number 9 on the Minecraft server list, so let's go ahead and join it. When you load into the server, you'll be greeted by this awesome looking lobby over here, and we are introduced with this really cool Pixelmon themed town right over here. But anyways, if you want to go ahead and get started, what you want to do is you want to go to this portal right over here, and it is going to take you to a random location in the map. By the way, when you first load into these servers, it's typically going to ask you to pick your starter Pokemon, so go ahead and do so. And also over here, it is going to give you like a bunch of commands that you can go ahead and use and stuff like that. So if you want to go ahead and learn how to claim land and stuff like that, then feel free to go ahead and take a look at the tutorials. They will also give you some rare candies in order to start off. But guys, if you want to get teleported, all you need to do is you need to do /RTP, then it is going to go ahead and teleport you to a random location in the map. Alright, so we just teleported in this jungle biome, and then from here you can go ahead and commence your Pixelmon journey. You capture other Pokemon, build your base and stuff like that, and in general just have a ton of new fun playing Pixelmon. Next up, we have the Smash MC server, which is number 24 on the Minecraft server list, so let's go ahead and join it. When you load into the server, you'll be greeted by this lobby right over here, and as you're able to tell, we have a bunch of Pixelmon statues. So we got Pikachu right over here, Charizard, etc., a Mudkip. Yo, this is honestly pretty insane, and here is all of the different warps. So we can go ahead and play Pixelmon Groudon, Kyogre, etc., and you can go ahead and pick whichever one you want. So you know what? My favorite legendary Pokemon of all time is Rayquaza. So I'm going to go ahead and select on Rayquaza, just like so, and then bam, let's see where it goes and takes us. All right, so you may need to go ahead and install resource packs, so please be prepared to do that. But anyways, once that went ahead and loaded in, it is actually going to ask you to pick your starter Pokemon. Alright, so let's go ahead and select on Bulbasaur right over here, and then bam, here we are. So this is how the lobby does look like. It definitely does look pretty good. So it is going to say, welcome to Rayquaza. So you can do /RTP in order to start your adventure, or you can do /guide to find out the unique and cool features on the server. So you can go ahead and learn how to use all the basic commands, how to claim land, etc. So if you want to learn how to do that, do /guide. But anyways, for this video, let's just go ahead and do /RTP and teleport to a random location in the map. Alright guys, so here we are in the server. Alright, so we spawn in like this plains biome, not too shabby. And in terms of a starter kit, you are given some iron tools, you're given a shovel as well, a claim shovel. You're also given some more tutorials and a bunch of Pokeballs. They actually give you like a decent amount of Pokeballs, 64 regular balls, 16 great balls, and 8 ultra balls. So that there is definitely going to come in handy. Next up, we have the Pixelmon server, which is number 42 on the Minecraft server list, so let's go ahead and join it. When you load into the server, you'll be greeted by this awesome looking lobby. So over here, we do have the Pokemon store. Over here, we do have the Poke Center, which is honestly pretty good. So we also do have a bunch of different NPCs, and if we go over here, it is going to give you a little bit of a tutorial and run you through all the important commands that you guys will need to use. So let's just go ahead and get started by doing /RTP just like so, and that is going to teleport us to a random location on the server. Okay, and yo, what is this place, dude? I think we just landed like on top of somebody's like base, or I have no idea. This is definitely some pretty strange land. Someone definitely terraformed that. But anyways, as you're able to tell, there's just so much Pokemon all around us and stuff like that. So you can go ahead and actually use the Pokeballs that they do provide you. So they do give you 32 Pokeballs and 16 Great Balls. So from here, you can go ahead and begin capturing Pokemon, build your base, and in general, have a ton of fun. Next up, we have the Upscaroso's Pixelmon server, so let's go ahead and join it. When you load into the server, you'll be greeted by this lobby right over here. So there you go, it will say cities and wilderness, and it's also going to give you some more tutorial /warp Poke School to visit the tutorial area again. So they do give you a little bit of a tutorial, which is pretty good, and yo, that is pretty cool. I think that is a chat tot that just flew over there, so that's honestly pretty insane. But yeah, we do have this pretty extensive lobby that does have a lot of features and stuff like that, so you can go ahead and definitely explore this. And over here, we have all of the different warps. So you know what? Let's go ahead and select on this one over here, and let's see what it does have to offer. And yo, alright, so like, we have custom like Pixelmon themed lobbies. This is pretty insane. So here is how this warp does look like. It honestly does look pretty good. And oh, okay, so we got all these dungeons that we can go ahead and explore as well. And this is definitely going to be pretty fun. But guys, let's just go ahead and do /RTP. And here we are in the actual Pixelmon game. So from here, you can go ahead and begin advancing, start constructing your house. And yo, it seems like somebody has already built stuff over here. All right. And in terms of a starter kit, they do give you 15 Pokeballs, 10 Great Balls, 5 Ultra Balls, and 2 pieces of rare candies. So we also do have the Pixelmon trees over here. But you know what? I'm really curious to see this person's base. So let's go ahead and just keep on swimming over here. And yo, all right. So yeah, they did build. Oh, this is an island. This is an island, okay, and they built like some structure right over here with like nothing, nothing in the chest, and I think they're building their house over here. So this is looking pretty promising. So guys, you can go ahead and construct your very own base like this on these servers. Next up, we have the Poke Rival server, which is number 109 on the Minecraft server list. So let's go ahead and join it. When you load into the server, you'll be greeted by this lobby right over here. So here is how things do look like. So things do look pretty good, but guys, here is all of the different Pixelmon game modes. You guys can go ahead and just join one of these different NPCs. So we got Pixelmon Violet, Red, Diamond, etc. So let's go ahead and select on Pixelmon Reforged right over here, Pokemon Red, because that does seem to be the most popular option. All right, so here's how things do look like. We do have this lobby right over here, so it's going to give you some a little bit of useful commands that you can go ahead and take a look at. So we can do /warp command, Pokebuilder, Discord, etc. And we also do have a bunch of crates and a bunch of other stuff that you can go ahead and actually get. And obviously, all of these servers have like Pixelmon shops in case you want to like buy materials or Pokeballs and stuff like that, which of course is incredibly useful. But guys, in order to get started, all you need to do is you need to enter /RTP in the chat. So let's go ahead and do that, and then you guys can pick between the overworld, the end, the nether, ultra space, or resource world. I am really curious to see what ultra space is. I don't think I ever joined a Pixelmon server that had like an ultra space game mode, so let's see what this is all about. And yo, okay, so it's kind of trippy, not gonna lie. So it kind of feels like the moon. There's like very little gravity. So yeah, from here you can go ahead and get started. You can go ahead and begin on your Pixelmon journey. You can go ahead and collect Pokemon, build bases. Obviously, you can go ahead and claim land. And this here definitely by far like one of the more active Pixelmon servers. So if you're looking for a server that actually has like a consistent amount of players, then this is definitely the server for you. I would also like to mention that this video is a collaboration with my good friend Martin is Epic. On each of our respective YouTube channels, we're going to be showcasing 5 Pixelmon servers. So I just showcased 5 Pixelmon servers. On his channel, he's going to be showcasing 5 more. So together we have a top 10. So guys, if you want to go ahead and find the other 5 Pixelmon servers, go ahead and click on the video on the end screen for Martin is Epic's video. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you later, French fries.